Today in our 2016 Ford Escape, we're going to be taking a look at the CURT 20x60 Cargo Carrier for 2-inch hitches, part number C18151. This cargo carrier has a weight capacity of 500 pounds, and it has an expanded steel floor to allow any dirt or debris to fall through. It has a raised edge going all the way around, which makes a good attachment point for any straps or bungees to keep your cargo in place, and that's going to sit up from the platform by about 5.5 inches. The overall distance we've added to the Escape from the back of the bumper there is about 32.5 inches, and the closest point of the front of the carrier is going to be about 11.5, although this point in the shank would be the first thing to make contact if you were to put that into the hitch too far. So this won't actually make contact with your bumper. The ground clearance at the back of our carrier to the bottom side here is going to be about 11 3/4 of an inch off the ground. Now this Escape does have a dual exhaust, which is going to come out pretty far away from this carrier. That's the nice thing about this folding style, is that it sits pretty far from our vehicle, but just to give you an idea of how far the exhaust actually is, it's going to be about 15.5 inches away. You shouldn't have too much problem with anything that's going to be heat sensitive or perishable, but first couple of times that you carry stuff, you might just want to be cautious. Now, in this position, we can open our hatch to get anything in or out that we may need. But we'll go ahead and give you the breakover point just in case you're hauling stuff that's stacked up a bit high. And again, since it sits so far out, that breakover point is going to be a bit higher than some of the other ones. And that looks like the hatch would break over at about 22.25 inches. So as long as what you're carrying isn't any taller than that, you shouldn't have any issues opening up your hatch. Now this carrier does fold, so if we come here to the shank, pull the pin, and there is a clip that goes on the other side. You can fold that up and just might have to kind of wiggle it back and forth to get that pin aligned so it goes in place there. Replace the clip, and now we can get those measurements again, since this has reduced the space that we're taking up on the back of our vehicle. So now the overall distance we've added is going to be about 10 inches to the back of the bumper here. Our closest point, just take a look at it here, it's going to be down at the bottom. Looks like that'll be about 5 inches of distance here. Again, that collar would make contact first, and we can't really wiggle our carrier to get any closer to the vehicle, so you don't have to worry about that making contact with the back of the hatch. Ground clearance again, it's about 9 3/4, so a little close to the ground at the front here. This is secured with a pin and clip. It's not included, and this is designed to work with 2-inch hitches only. So that's going to be it for our look at the CURT 20x60 Cargo Carrier for 2-inch hitches, part number C18151, on our 2016 Ford Escape. Here you see it out on our test course. First we'll go through the slalom, which will show you the side-to-side action, such as making turns or evasive maneuvers. Next we'll show you the alternating speed bumps, which will show the twisting action, like you might see going over uneven pavement or hitting a pothole, or maybe running over a curb. And last but not least, we'll go over the solid speed bumps, which will show you the up and down action, such as going through a driveway or parking lot.